see the lady captains. All right, welcome everybody. You are looking live at Scott Braswell Stadium, campus of John T. Hoggard High School for today's JV football matchup between 3-0 Hoggard Vikings and the 3-0 visiting Laney Buccaneers. What should be a good game. We're not used to playing on Saturday, but with some weather in the area and a home playoff soccer game for Hoggard, this game was moved to Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Colin Harrison.
Chris, you know the last time we played on Saturday as a JV football team in Hoggard?
I don't remember. I remember a varsity game in 2011 that had to be finished on a Saturday.
Number 15, Brody Sumner.
Okay. Looks like
Number 34, Quintel Green. And number 56, Julio Lima.
looks like Hoggard has won the toss and deferred. Laney wants to receive. And Laney will have the wind at their back. Just like last night, we do have some wind, but it is much more comfortable today. Temperature in the low 50s, a little bit of a breeze.
Laney will receive the ball.
Yeah, last night the wind was critical in the kicking game for sure.
It
We
was.
saw a negative 1 yard kick in one direction and a 61 yard kick in the other direction.
Yeah, the poor Laney kicker, I don't remember his name. He wanted some wind at his back. That was a big deal. Right, tonight's officials: referee Mike Brown, umpire Zachary Kirby, linesman Miles Jenkins, line judge David Turner, back judge Rodney Beatty. Got a little hot water feel to it on the Saturday afternoon kickoff. Hoggard's dressed in their traditional home blue top and bottom. Laney with their colors of royal and yellow.
The referee is Mike Brown. Umpire
Looking like
Zachary Kirby.
the Pittsburgh
Linesman
Panthers in
Miles
college
Jenkins.
with their
Line
traditional
judge David Turner.
colors, which has
And the back
always
judge
been a good
this
look for them.
afternoon is Rodney Beatty.
Let's see, Joey, do we have starters yet? How many of those do we know? We're working on them. We're working without a depth chart, so we're gonna.
So Laney's receiving the ball.
Laney is receiving. Hoggard won the toss and deferred.
We know number 2 is quarterback.
Yep.
We know number 23 is linebacker.
We won't be able to zoom in as tightly as we do with the varsity games. We're a little bit lower tech today.
We are a lot lower tech with Coach Queen not being available. And so we are working with an iPad with no headset. So
Kicking
we're
off for
going to
the
do the
Vikings
best we
this
can.
afternoon, 43, Jonathan Searles.
Yep, you'll probably hear our PA announcer, Jonathan Everett, a lot in the background.
Back deep to receive the kick is Colin Harrison. Harrison unable to get hands on it. The kickoff sails out of bounds, and it will be a penalty against the Vikings.
Yep, in high school action, we take that to the 40, right? A kick out of bounds goes to the 40. So at quarterback for Laney is Dominique Atkins Bell. Running back 23, Sean Leonard, a freshman. Atkins Bell would be a sophomore. Laney looks very big up front.
It's a lot of girth
Yep.
on that front line.
Yep. Atkins Bell in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 by 1 to his right. Handoff to Leonard is stuffed.
On 1st and 10,
Quintel
ball
Green.
carrier is tackled by number 34, Quintel Green.
Yeah, he read that
Quarterback
nicely.
for the Laney Bucks is number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell.
Went in unblocked.
Yeah, he did.
Undeterred.
Whoa!
Logan Prenti with the tackle. Big hit up the middle.
Yeah. That's the way you
Second
get
10,
started
handoff
on
goes
defense.
to number 23, Sean Leonard, the ball carrier. And he gets hit by a Mack truck, number
Third.
23 of Hoggard, Reagan Prenti.
Third and
introduces
11
himself.
for Laney.
Third and 11, ball at the 34.
Same formation, shotgun, 3 receivers, 2-by-1 to Atkin Bell's right. This looks like obvious passing down. Option play to Leonard.
To the short side of the field.
Yep, it is stuffed for a small game.
Toss to the right side, ball carrier 23, Sean Leonard. He's hit at the original line of scrimmage, gain of 1 yard.
Yeah, looking like a 4.
Tackle made by number 34, Quintel Green, and 26, Blake Fisher.
Yep. Fourth and
4th
10
and
for Laney.
10.
And I don't see a punter unless he's going to drop back and kick.
Hoggard has a returner. back.
Quarterback Dominic Atkinson Bell set to punt. Return
Nice
man
kick.
for Hoggard is Zachary Coyle.
Nice kick
Punt rolls
with
dead
the
at
wind.
17-yard line. No return on the play. 1st and 10, Hoggard Vikings from the 17. 48-yard punt from Atkinson Bell.
Nice start for Hoggard's defense. No net yards and a couple of big hits.
All 3 plays resulted in 3 strong tackles for sure.
Yeah. Hoggard starting 1st and 10 at the 17. Quarterback Brody Sumner with Caden Holler in the backfield as the running back. Handoff to Holler. Small game.
Quarterback for the Vikings, number 15, Brody Sumner. He turns and hands off to number 8, Caden Holler. Tackle made by number 25 of Laney, Javion Johnson.
Yeah, from the scores, both teams 3-0. Both teams have played really good defense and had a lot of offense. This should be a good game. Sumner shotgun, handoff. Holler coming right side. Couple of yards.
Handoff goes to number 8, Caden Holler.
Looks like we're going to be looking at a 3rd and 5.
Gain of maybe 2. Be 3rd and 5, maybe a long 6. Ball sitting at the 21-yard line. Tackle made by Laney's number 32, Jaquan Bowen.
Sumner in the shotgun. 4 receivers, 2-by-2. Back to pass. Across the middle. Caught.
Right at the sticks.
Right at the stick.
Quarterback Brody Sumner completes the slant pass out to number 9, the tight end, Kyle McCarthy.
First down.
Yeah. First
Pick
down.
up 6 yards, and it is a Hoggard Viking first down.
We needed 6 and he went 6.
6 and 8.
Tackle made by number 32 of Laney, Jaquan Bowen.
Sumner in the shotgun. Incomplete.
Actually, a good thing he dropped that ball. That would have been a loss of 5 or 6, I think. Smart play.
Yeah.
We'll give him
Was
credit.
a screen pass set up to Luke Skipper. Laney to Kyle, when a defender bats the ball in the air and you're on offense, you just want that ball to get on the ground.
Pass ball's incomplete on first down.
That's right.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Football lying at the 28.
Sumner pistol formation, handoff to Skipper. He picks his way for a few yards. Bringing up about another 3rd and 6.
Handoff goes to number 30, Luke Skipper. Gain of a couple. Pickup of 4 yards, 3rd and 6. Tackle made by number 52 of Laney, Isaac Williamson.
Jet sweep handoff, snuffed out by the Laney defense.
Not going anywhere.
No.
The wide receiver Logan Legg, the ball carrier that time, at number 4 of Laney, makes the play in the backfield. Darren Brown with the corral. Tackle.
Yep, that run
4th and long. Football's at the 27.
lost some yardage. Looks like we're getting ready to have to punt with the wind in our face. Now we got a timeout.
Timeout called by the Vikings. 7:54 to play in the first quarter. No score for either side.
All right, 4th and 11. Not sure what we're going to do other than punt.
No, even punting is going to be an adventure with the wind so much in your face right here. This is a challenge.
Yep. Yep. The direction that the ball is going, you know, the wind's going to play a big part in that, passing and punting, and receiving, like we talked about last night. Laney won the toss. Hoggard, was going to receive, chose to go into the wind in the first quarter. Laney didn't have the wind until the 4th quarter, so they went forever having to punt into the wind, and that was very tough for them.
Got some rain coming. May have to move this party
Inside. It was only listed as 10% chance.
Two guys back deep to receive the punt from Searles.
Oh. Not a good punt. Tough conditions.
32 for Laney makes the
It's like last night.
punt recovery.
Yeah.
Minus 2 yards.
Jaquan Bowen.
Well, this is going to
Buccaneers will start
set
with
Laney
excellent
up in
field
good
position.
field position.
Football at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10, Laney.
Yeah, with 10% chance of rain, we did not set up a tent, thinking that was just going to be okay. Atkins Bell back at quarterback. 3 receivers. Inside handoff to Leonard. 23 again on the tackle for Hoggard. Reagan Prenti with the first hit.
Pickup of 1 yard on 1st down.
Thanks to our
2nd and 9. Football at the 24.
our partner Joey Austin for having an umbrella, even though it's the Laney colors. We'll take it.
Try not to get that on camera.
Yep, option
Got a flag.
to Leonard. Turns the corner, out of bounds. We do have a flag.
Play out to the right side. Quarterback tosses to 23, Sean Leonard. Gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Laney.
Chris, this
Penalty marker down on the play.
Pitt Panthers colors. And haven't been told what the penalty is yet. Illegal shift on Laney. That's going to bring back a nice game. Okay. First time we saw the option from Laney.
They ran it on 4th down.
They
On
did.
3rd down.
Third down
Last
down there.
short side of the field both times.
All
Penalty
right.
marker is on the Laney Buccaneers and the illegal shift. So it will negate the
Yeah.
long run.
2nd and 9. Handoff up the middle to Leonard, picking his way. Not much there. Not much
On 2nd and
there.
14, handoff up the gut. Goes for a minimum pickup. Sean Leonard, the ball carrier. Number 56 of Hoggard, Julio Lima Roma in there with the hit.
Yep. And
Goodbye with number 31, Alder Sorato.
Yep, brings up a 3rd and long for Laney. 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14. Atkins Bell in the shotgun. 3 receivers. 2-by-1 to his left. Leonard the setback. Option play to Leonard. This time, the Viking defense has sniffed it out, which is going to bring up probably a 4th and 11, maybe 4th and 10.
It looks like
Another option pitch to the right side. Dominic Atkinson Bell pitches to Sean Leonard.
it looks like Hoggard's defensive end.
34 of Hoggard, Quintel Green, and 18, Anthony David with the tackle.
4th and
4th
13
down, 13
for
to go.
Laney. Back to pass. And incomplete.
Well covered.
Quarterback Dominic Atkinson Bell's first pass attempt of the game sails a touch too tall over the head of intended target number 10, Jamari Williams. The man in coverage for Hoggard wearing number 1, Jermaine Armour. Turnover on downs, Hoggard Viking football, 1st and 10 from the 28.
Our PA announcer is so loud, I'm going to try not to talk over him because I can't. So the first bad punt didn't hurt Hoggard. 3 and out. And we'll come up for our second possession. Sumner in the backfield. Motion, handoff inside. I think that was Caden Holler.
Handoff right side, Caden Holler.
Yeah.
Kind of picks his way through the hole. Gain of 1 yard. He was stopped by number 24, Courageous Green.
Right. That's a great name, Courageous Green. 2nd and 9 for the Hoggard offense. Sumner back to pass, across the middle. Yep, to number 12, Zachary Coyle.
Brody Sumner's pass is completed to wide receiver number 12, Zachary Coyle.
That makes
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 3, football at the 35. Tackle made by
3rd and 3,
Jaquan
much
Bowen,
more
number
manageable.
32 of Lane.
A lot more options in the playbook.
Yep, Sumner pistol formation, handoff up the middle to Holler. Got tripped up early, couldn't really make a move after that, and drug
Caden
down.
Holler on the carry. Gain of 2, just short of the first down.
You can see how much the wind affects.
Give credit on the
decision-making,
tackle to
though.
number 99,
You would
Sean
rarely ever go for 4th
Weller
and 1 on
Sarvis.
this part of the field, but when you punted for negative 2 yards last time,
4th and short.
real
Yep.
consideration, right?
Absolutely.
Make some noise for the boys. Ball at the 37.
Yeah, there's no doubt what we're doing here. Handoff up the middle. And I think he got it. It's going to be close. Nice little fall ahead.
Second effort from Holler results in a Viking first down. Moves the chains down the sideline. Tackle made by number 64, Remington Roderick.
A little bit of breathing room. Handoff. Nice run. That was Caden Holler again.
Hoggard opts to keep the football on the ground. Caden Holler gets the handoff.
Shotgun with twin running
Javion
backs. We hadn't
Johnson
seen that formation.
Stops Holler's efforts after a gain of 4. Football at the 43. 2nd and 6.
With one running back being the lead blocker into the hole. Same formation, same play. Holler picking up a few yards. Laney defense flying around.
Laney's got great
Holler
speed.
breaks the initial contact, spun off of that tackle, but is brought to the turf by number 52, Isaac Williamson. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, middle linebacker for Laney, Jaquan Bowen, 32. Big kid.
It is.
Moves good.
Yep. 3rd and 5 for Hoggard offense. Under center. Handoff up the middle. Not much. Gain of maybe 1.
Into the scrum goes Holler.
And I
No
suspect
gain on 3rd down.
we're going for this again.
99, Sean Miller-Sarvis.
This might be a no punt in
With
the
the
win
stop,
kind of game from this point
Vikings
forward.
appear to be going for it on 4th and 4. Ball at the 45.
I vote for hard count. See if we can get them to jump off sides.
Yeah.
Would it be in 4th and 5? Big backfield for Hoggard. Sumner, handoff, not gonna get there. Push forward for a yard, but that's about it.
4th and
Turnover
4.
on
Hoggard
downs.
gains 1 yard. Laney defense with the stand on 4th down. Number 24, Courageous Green, the first man to get there to make the hit. Turnover on downs. Laney Buccaneers will begin their drive at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
Hoggard's D's playing well. You can afford to go for that there.
Yeah.
D playing good.
Yeah, with the wind, you can't punt that ball. At least for another minute, 20 seconds, we can't punt that ball. Laney shotgun again. 3 receivers. Bobbled snap. Atkins Bell squirts through the middle for a gain of about
Dominic
7.
Atkinson Bell
Zach
shows
Miller.
off some fancy footwork, gets loose out to the 40-yard line before he is hit by number 34, Quintel Green, who's been busy in the first quarter for the Viking defense.
Yep, Green
Gain
and
of
Zach
7,
Miller
2nd and 3.
on the tackle there. 2nd and 3, Laney. Quarterback run through the middle, close to the first down.
Atkinson Bell follows the lead block up the middle.
So the play before was a broken quarterback keeper.
He's
and that
marked
was a call
Down
quarterback.
just short
Yeah.
of the first down marker, so gain of 2. 23 of Hoggard, Reagan Printy with the tackle.
Yep. 3rd and 2.
Hoggard with no one deep.
Quarterback run again. And zacked up by Hoggard. That's going to be short of the first down. Looks like
Hoggard defense stands tall.
20.
26 Blake Fisher and 23 Reagan Printy combined to make the hit. 4th and 2.
Yep. 4th and
That's the
2.
end of the first quarter. So
All
after a
right.
short break, we'll come back for a big 4th down play. Into the first quarter. After 1, Hoggard Vikings 0, Laney Buccaneers 0.
All right. That was a fairly quick quarter. You know, if I was Laney, I think I would have tried to run a few more plays there. It's going to be different when we flip the field.
It's interesting that last play. Hoggard had no one passing linebackers, but it wasn't an empty backfield.
Right.
They brought both safeties up in the box. Maybe tempting Laney to try and throw the ball a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they have, something to the tight ends, but Laney's couldn't tell if they've been running a tight end. If they had, he's been split out. They've had 5 across the front with 2 receivers being the other 2 men on the line of scrimmage. That's required. So, big 4th down coming up. First play of the second quarter. No score. On a rare Saturday afternoon game.
Look for a hard count here too.
Yeah. Hard count's a good play here to try to pick up a cheap first down. Atkins Bell in the shotgun. Familiar formation. Run up the middle, and he's going to be close to the
On
first
4th
down.
and short,
31.
quarterback calls his own number. He's close to the first down marker.
Referee Mike Brown looking
Dominic
at it,
Atkinson Bell with the keeper.
and looks like we're going to have a measure.
31 of Hoggard led the charge. Aldair Serrato, along with his partner in crime, number 34, Quintel Green.
Yeah. Aldair
was
and
marked
Quintel
right
have
at
been
the
very
mark.
active.
And the official signals for a first down. So the Laney Buccaneers with a fresh set of downs. And the football at the 38-yard line in Viking territory.
Okay, first down for Laney.
Didn't even take time to measure that one.
No,
Interesting.
no. Shotgun formation. Actually, Wildcat, Mr. Sean Leonard takes the snap and runs up the middle. Gets a yard, maybe. Okay. Laney realizing that passing into the wind might not be in their best interest. Running
Pick up
shotgun.
2 yards on first down, 2nd and 8. 95 of Hoggard, Charles Kilborn with the hit.
Charlie Kilborn on the tackle. Laney, 3 receivers, 2 by 1. Handoff up the middle is not going anywhere. Nice stop.
Handoff, looking for room along the right side of the line. Nothing there. Hoggard defense just gobbles up the ball carrier. 25 got the touch that time, Javion Johnson. And credit on the tackle goes to number 31, Aldair Soreto. Also, number 10, Zachary Miller had his hat in there.
Yep. Zach coming up from the safety spot on a run up the middle.
Loss of about 3 yards, 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for Laney. Back to pass. Throws it long. He's got a receiver just over his head.
Quarterback had a man down the right sideline. Intended target was Marcus Johnson. Pass just a touch too long. Jermaine Armour was the cover corner for the Vikings.
Yeah, maybe
4th and 10 upcoming. Football at the 38-yard line.
Atkins Bell gave it a little bit more juice going into the wind. Just a little bit too much. So Laney, 4th and 11. Going for it. Ball sitting on the 38-yard line. Again, 3 receivers, 1 running back, and maybe he's going to punt. Yes, he's going to punt. And Hoggard needs to get away from that ball. Give the
Laney
coach.
opts the quick kick.
That's one of those plays that does give
Dominic
coaches a heart
Atkinson
attack,
Bell's
doesn't it?
punt rolls
Yeah.
dead at the 20-yard line.
And that was Zach Miller. He
First
knows
and 10
better.
Hoggard from the 20. It was an 18-yard punt.
Yeah, they gained about 18 yards.
Yeah.
Position.
We heard that even last night. The concept of either catch it or get away from it.
I mean, it does you no good to try to be close to that ball if
Don't
you're
be around
the
it.
receivers.
That's right.
Okay, ball sitting at the 21. Hoggard's 3rd possession. Sumner at quarterback. 2 twins to his left. Back to pass. Throws it incomplete.
Brody Sumner shows off the arm strength, but the pass falls incomplete. Cover guy for the Laney Buccaneers that time was the safety, Sean Leonard, 23. He also doubles as the running back for the Bucs.
Yeah, it's important that the offense kind of shows that they can throw the ball deep. You know, so right now that's
Especially with the wind at your back.
yeah, that's, and you know what? Maybe he gave it a little bit too much.
Yeah, good protection.
He probably threw it normally, and it was a yard too long. Sumner under center. Handoff up the middle. And not a whole lot doing. Both front sevens on defense playing very good. For the most part, stuff in the run. So for Hoggard, it's going to be 3rd and 7, and I see fullback coming out, wide receiver coming in.
Pickup of 3 yards, tackle made by 25, Javion Johnson. 3rd and 7, football at the 24.
In motion. Sumner tucks it after faking the handoff.
Brody
It's gonna be
Sumner.
stopped.
Quarterback keeper on 3rd and 7. He gained maybe 3 yards.
And
The 4th and a long 4. Tackle made by number 4, Darren Brown.
with the win.
Vikings look to be punting here. Out marches 43, Jonathan Searles.
Yep, easy
Back deep to
decision.
receive for Laney is number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell.
Easy decision for Hoggard to try to punt this ball. There we go. All right. That was
Atkinson Bell fielded Searles' punt at the 38-yard line. He was hit by number 31, Alder Serrato, with the open field tackle.
yeah, Mr. Atkins Bell's been active, quarterback and returning punts. And
About an 8-yard return.
he didn't want a fair catch it, did he? He wanted to go.
He's a good athlete.
The
Yep.
football spotted on the right hash at the 46-yard line.
It looks like we're in for a defensive battle today. Both defenses very strong. Laney's had a couple of shutouts. Hoggard's had 2 shutouts.
Hoggard hasn't given
Hoggard,
up any points.
excuse me,
JV.
Hoggard has not given up any points. Whew. Atkins Bell on the option. We have a new running back in the game.
Biggest play of the ball game that time for the Laney Buccaneers. An option toss out to the left side. Number 15, Marcus Johnson,
Pick up on a 17
typically
or so.
lines up at wide receiver with the carry.
That
Nice
was
spin move in the open field. He was brought down by number 5, Jacob Supak.
a dangerous pitch that
First and
worked out
10
for
for the
Laney.
35.
Handoff up the middle. Has some room. Nice tackle. Who was that?
Big hole open on the left side for ball carrier Sean Leonard, but it closed quickly. 23, Reagan Printzy with the takedown.
So not only is Reagan getting to the ball, he's putting the hat on people.
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for Laney. Their familiar formation of 3 receivers, 2 by 1 to the right. Motion, option play, good hit. Hoggard in good shape there. Aaron Brown, the running back for
From the
Laney.
Hoggard defense. Quarterback pitched it out to the right side. Darren Brown with the ball carrier. He crossed the 30-yard line before he was brought to the turf by Quintel Green.
You know,
Number
running
34 and number 23, Reagan Printzy.
the option's
3rd
tough.
and 4.
Quarterback's not going to want to keep taking those hits, but he looks like a tough kid. Shotgun, pass forward. Hoggard defense swarming.
Yeah, you say that about the option.
Game tackle made at the 30-yard line.
The idea of
From the boys in
a
blue. A
defensive
lot of
end
Navy
reading the
uniforms
play
flying around on
versus
that
committed to
play.
hitting the quarterback regardless changes the
4th and
personality of the
5.
quarterback.
Number
Yes, it does.
95,
He's
Charles
got to decide, do I
Kilborn,
want to keep running
was
this
in
play,
there
coach?
first to slow the play up.
Because he knows he's going to get popped every time.
Yeah.
And that's what Hoggard is committed
Ball
to do.
carrier was
with their
15,
defensive
Marcus
end.
Johnson.
4th and 5 for Laney. Shotgun, Bell in the shotgun. Hard count.
It's going to be close still.
Yeah. And it's funny, the near linesman did not make that call. It was the far side linesman.
This feels like a big play. Laney's got some momentum.
Yeah,
First down.
yeah. It's got to be awful close.
Offsides called on Hoggard. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and that results in a first down for the Laney Buccaneers.
Really big play.
Football's at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
Gosh, we saw that how many times last night?
At least 4.
Yeah. I was going to say 5. Bell takes the direct snap. He's got room outside. Breaks a couple of tackles. Still going down inside the 10.
Quarterback all the way, a straight run, design play for number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell. He is tackled inside the 10-yard line. Rumbles all the way down to the 8-yard line. Number 10, Zachary Miller was the man, finally able to get him onto the turf.
With a little tempo here.
Yeah, Laney with some tempo, nice run. They're feeling good. Atkinson Bell up the middle. They're calling his number a lot.
Bell up the middle goes airborne. He's roughed up by number 31 of Hoggard, Aldair Serato.
Yep, inside the
Second and
10.
goal from the 6.
The field is smaller. Defense tightens up, and we'll see if Laney can do something to get it in the end zone. Bell in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Option coming. Pitch. And pushing forward. He is short of the goal line.
Option pitch from the 6 goes to number 23, Sean Leonard. He's denied 6 points on the scoreboard by number 23, Reagan Printy, and 13, James Williams.
Yep.
Ball lying at the 2-yard line, 3rd and goal.
The option's working for Laney. Third and goal from the 2. Bell in the shotgun. Runs up the middle and does not get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Dominic Atkinson Bell tries to hurdle the defensive line of Hoggard, unable to do so. Gain of only 1. 55, Trey Parnell made the tackle. 4th and goal from the 1-yard line.
This will be interesting. Options probably coming. Bell up the middle. Does not get there.
Great goal line stand.
The Hoggard defense holds.
1, 2, 3, 4 stops from inside the 10 for the Viking D.
All right.
23's down.
Yeah, we got
23, Reagan Printy went low. First guy to get there to make the hit on the quarterback, and Printy is the injured Viking player.
well, we hope
So
Reagan's
a big
okay.
goal line stand results in a turnover on downs. Vikings will take over at the 1-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:28 to play before the half.
Okay, Joey, what do you do if you're a Hoggard offensive play caller right here? You got 99 yards to go, three
Trying
and a
to
half
run
minutes.
the clock out.
Yeah.
Laney's going to use their timeouts here. The field's flipped, so they will try to get the ball back for sure. Hoggard will probably play a little conservative here.
Right, in the shadow of your own goalpost. White, nicely painted goalpost, I should say.
Yeah. Sadly, there is no shadow, even though it is Saturday afternoon. But with this weather, there's no shadow of our goalpost. But yeah, I mean, if Hoggard can get a 1st down or 2, then you can be a little more aggressive because you have the wind at your back still. But you definitely have to get a 1st down or 2, and that's probably going to be on the ground.
Yeah.
If you do so.
0-0 halftime's a win for Hoggard at this position.
Yeah, they do have the wind at their back. You know, but you are in a risky spot of the field.
One safety.
Yeah. Although a quick slant to our wide receiver could be a good call too.
Yeah. Offside.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
We'll take it.
Turn the favorite.
We'll take it.
Deep yards out to the 6. Sumner under center. Handoff up the middle. Trying to get a few yards is Caden Holler. Probably no gain.
Handoff for minimum gain. Caden Holler, the ball carrier. Maybe got 1 yard. 2nd and 4. Tackle made by number 24, Courageous Green.
That's such a great name.
Yep. Hoggard
7
spread
balls.
formation, 2x2 receivers. Sumner back to pass and just throws it away as he's hit. when you run 4 receivers, you don't have a whole lot of blocking, and so he had to
Pass
get
falls
rid of it fast.
incomplete from quarterback Brody Sumner. Number 11, Bo Tops, the intended target.
Third and 4 for the Hoggard offense. Ball resting on the 7. Laney coaches are saying watch for the screen. Sumner in the shotgun, rolling to his left.
Got him.
Throws it out. Great catch. Still alive.
32.
Big third down pickup there from the Hoggard
Zach
offense.
Coyle with the catch and run.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah. Number 12,
Brody
Zach
Sumner
Coyle.
rolled left side, found Zachary Coyle for the grab. Coyle with the nice breaking of the tackle, picked up extra yardage down the sideline. Football out to the 29, 1st and 10, Vikings.
All right, that was a good looking play.
Good execution.
Yeah.
Number 23, Sean Leonard, made the tackle for Laney.
Now you can be a little bit more aggressive with the wind in your back these last 2 minutes.
Yep. 1:50 on the clock. Second quarter, Hoggard 1st and 10. Sumner back to pass.
Screen.
Screen
Oh.
pass. It's called by a lineman.
By the lineman! How about that? Kane prevents her.
What a play! Exactly how the coaching staff drew that one up.
The pass was tipped, picked
Brody
off.
Sumner's pass was deflected right into the big paws of 75, Kane Provencher. Rumbled across midfield.
Now,
Longest play of the day for the Viking offense. 1st and 10, Hoggard. Football's at the 43.
when a lineman catches the ball, he rumbles.
Oh, yeah.
Hoggard 1st and 10. Ball in Laney territory. Sumner in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking across the middle. Fires it. Intercepted. Intercepted by Atkins Bell. He's everywhere.
The ball was off the receiver's fingertips.
Yeah.
Pass is intercepted by number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell. That name sounds familiar. He's also the quarterback for the Laney Buccaneers.
The wind may have contributed to that ball sailing.
He's
a
also
little bit.
punted
It did.
this afternoon and returned to punt. So Dominic Atkinson Bell is doing it all this afternoon. Interception made and brought out to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Laney.
Atkinson Bell pitched forward. Sniffed out by the Hoggard defense.
Jet sweep. Little pop pass goes to Colin Harrison.
Jermaine Armour was
He is
our
rudely thrown
defensive
down
back
to the
over
ground
there.
by Jermaine Armour and Zachary Miller on the Viking sideline.
I wanted to call for a
Maybe
little bit of
gained
holding on
2
the side
yards.
over there.
He let go just in time.
Timeout is called
Timeout Laney.
by the Laney Buccaneers. It's their first timeout of the half. They have 2 remaining. 43 seconds left in the half.
Okay, so we had 2 crazy plays right in a row. There's one thing that we know, Brody Sumner's got plenty of arm. And as Joey pointed out, the wind at his back, that ball sailed just a little bit. It was a nice interception by Laney. So we have a 0-0 second quarter, 43 seconds remaining. By my unofficial count, Laney should have 1 timeout left. 2 timeouts?
That was their first.
They've called it. They called one in the first quarter, I believe. But our scoreboard does show 2 timeouts for each team. 2nd and 8. Atkins Bell getting instruction from the sidelines. He's back. Setting up his shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 by 1 to his right. Motion, back to pass. He's going to go long. Hoggard looks to be there. Almost picked off.
Good defense.
Laney's receiver played defense on that one.
Quarterback Dominic Atkinson Bell looking deep down the sideline. Number 5 of Hoggard, Jacob Supek, with textbook coverage on the play. Nice pass break up there, no gain. 3rd and 8, football at the 48.
36 seconds remaining. 3rd and 8. Laney, short pass. Receiver in space, making some moves. Brought down, inbounds.
Screen play goes for first down yardage. Pass was hauled in by number 4, Darren Brown. Number 10, Zachary Miller made the stop for the Vikings. Timeout taken by Laney. They have 1 timeout remaining. 26 seconds left in the half.
Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought they called one early in the game before they got ready to punt. I think they've called 3. No, that was us that called a timeout before we punted. Okay. Guys, like I said, we got a lot less technology at our fingertips.
Definitely
and
low tech.
I'm going completely on memory here.
So this is a pretty aggressive call for Laney to throw the ball again there, because if you go to 4th down and have to punt into this wind or give the ball up at midfield, but it worked out for him.
Yep. They've done that a couple of times where it's worked out for them. 1st and 10, Laney. 26 seconds remaining. Dominic Atkins Bell in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Oh, fumble! Woo!
And that's the danger of being too aggressive.
Quarterback sacked all the way back in Laney territory at the 49 or 48-yard line. Football popped loose. It was 56, Julio Lima Roma. And 18, Anthony David, creating chaos. Only 6 seconds left before the half. And Laney has called their final timeout.
Final timeout by Laney.
I
Hoggard,
like the aggressiveness.
he turned them loose that time.
You feel like one score might be enough to win this type game. Both teams are being aggressive.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's got to make your heart pound if you're Laney. You know, you get sacked from behind. The ball is rolling towards the other team's end zone. And but Laney had a couple of guys there, not a problem. But you see that on TV all the time. Some fast defensive
One extra
back.
defender right there would have been really nice to be able to scoop that up and run.
Scoop it up, and he'd have been gone.
Where was 75? We needed 75 on that one.
That's right.
Yeah.
I looked for a
For
long
the fortuitous
shot here.
bounce.
I tell you
6
what,
seconds left.
our offensive lineman that picked that ball up, he showed some wheels.
He was moving.
I think he's got a good argument to have a tackle eligible play next week.
Yep, 6 seconds remaining. Laney passing, cross the middle, incomplete.
One more play.
Yep. 3.6 seconds remaining. And 3rd and 24.
Pass falls incomplete. 3rd down. Murrayville to go. Football lying at the 48-yard line.
0-0. Second quarter. 3.6 seconds remaining. This looks to be the last play of the first half. Atkins Bell in shotgun formation. And he's going to pitch it on the option. Hoggard defense is there. Nice play.
Nothing doing on the final play of the first half. Number 20, Colin Parker with the takedown.
Yep. Good job. All right. No score.
28.
Heading into
Check
halftime.
that. Hold the phone. It was 28, Braden Stevens with the takedown. The freshman linebacker. At the break, no score. 0 for the Vikings, 0 for the Buccaneers. Don't know if we have any weekend halftime entertainment for you or not.
All right, everybody, we're almost ready to get the second half started. 0-0, defensive struggle. A little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, but somebody's going to win this football game. Joey, what do you think? What do you think Hoggard needs to do to get some points on the board?
They're going to have to throw it. They're not having much success running. Laney's got some good speed in the linebacker position. They're secondary. Hoggard has shown they can move the ball throwing it, and that might be what they have to do to score. The defense is playing well. They might force a turnover. I think one score might be enough to win this game.
I tell you what, I can see how Laney has scored a bunch of points with Atkins Bell. He's very talented. He's playing both sides of the ball. I mean, and he's playing special teams. Maybe he gets worn down by the end of the game, and that's what happens when teams go special teams. Daniel, what do you think we need to do defensively? If anything different.
Yeah, I think we're doing a really good job defending the option, and I think keeping an eye on number 2. Obviously, they're trying to get his hands on the ball as much as possible, and I think trying to keep him contained is our best route.
Okay. All right, we're about ready for the third quarter kickoff. A squibber down the middle, and Hoggard's just going to fall on it wisely at the 35-yard line. Laney would be, if you're just joining us, we do have some wind today. Laney will be kicking that ball into the wind, and that's
Squib
probably
kick
the best
was
they could
recovered by
hope
number
for.
84, Noah Mills of Hoggard. Vikings will start 1st and 10 at their own 35.
So that is a really interesting factor to think about, or a critical factor. Hoggard will be going against the wind in the final quarter.
Yep. So we might need to score in the third quarter.
Yep.
Okay. Sumner in the shotgun. Motion to Coyle, and a fumble.
Quarterback got it.
Sumner has fallen on it for about a 5-yard loss. Okay, windy, rainy, a little bit cold. Taking care of the ball.
Brody Sumner jumps on the loose football, avoids the turnover, but it is a loss of yardage. 2nd and 14 is what the Vikings are facing. Football at the 31.
That's not what we want to do to get started. Yep, inside handoff, counter.
Too much speed.
Yeah, Laney's got lots of speed on defense.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, keys to this second half may be not getting behind the sticks. If you don't lose yardage on 1st and 2nd down, that's going to be critical.
Yep, and it's funny how well coached, both
Tackle made
teams
by number
are.
4, Darren Brown.
As soon as our fullback, Cole Manning, leaves the field, the Laney coaches are calling the formation over there. 3rd and 13 for Hoggard. Sumner rolling to his right. Pass out and caught. Nice catch. Sumner rolling to his right as a lefty. That's a little bit tough.
Catch hauled in by number 2, Skylar Merrill. He's just short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th and inches. Tackle made by number 15, Marcus Johnson with the stop. Football's at the 44.
Okay, this is a big down. 10 minutes to go, third quarter, 4th and 1. Hoggard's first possession of the second half. And we're in pistol formation. Laney's got everybody in the box. Handoff up the middle.
He's got it.
And he's got it.
Right up the middle goes Hoggard for the first down yardage. Across the 45. Football is out to the 46-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Ball
Two.
carrier's number 8, Caden Holler,
He went to the weak side.
with the
Yeah.
4th down conversion.
I tell you what, our linemen did a good job there because Laney had 9 in the box. Of course they would. 4th and 1, we're lined up with 2 tight ends. Sumner in the shotgun, rolling left.
There he is.
Has a receiver.
What a play.
Oh. Atkins Bell to knock it away for Laney. He's going to be
Quarterback.
tired when this game's over.
Brody Sumner's pass falls incomplete. Intended target was Zachary Coyle.
He showed his vertical.
Dominic
Yeah.
Atkinson Bell with the pass breakup. Now he's playing corner.
Zachary Cole has some room to run if that ball's 3 inches higher.
2nd and 10,
He
football
did.
at 46.
Laney looked to be playing zone in the secondary, and Coyle was open. Sumner put a little bit of air under, but just didn't give it quite enough. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers. Slant. And a catch. All right. Is that Skylar Merrill again, number 2?
It is.
Okay.
Slant pass completed to number 2, Skylar Merrill. Gain of 8 yards. 3rd and short coming. Football at 45 into Buccaneer territory.
I tell you what, that's the slant play's been working. And Brody threw that where only our guy could catch it. And that's what they talk about on TV on Saturdays and Sundays. All right, twins left for Sumner. 1 running back, rolling left. Laney knocking the ball down. That was 22. Giovanni Merced.
Quarterback's pass falls incomplete, batted down by number 22, Giovanni Merced. 4th and short coming for Hoggard.
Okay, a 4th and 2.
Need about 6 feet to keep the drive alive.
Hoggard with the heavy backfield again. 3 running backs. Sumner under center. Hands off up the middle, and I don't think so.
Handoff goes to the fullback, Cole Manning. And he's stuffed. No gain on the play.
That was a
64, the nose tackle. Remington Roderick ate that play up for the Buccaneers. Turnover on downs for Hoggard. 1st and 10, Laney Bucks at the 45.
You know, that was a nice play. A little bit of misdirection. You know, he looks like he's going to hand it to Holler again, but he just sticks it in the fullback's belly. But Laney was ready for it. Buck stop, 1st and 10, Laney. 8:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. No score. Fumble. Hoggard's got that. Joey.
Football comes loose, and Hoggard's on top of it. Number 18, Anthony David, was in there that created the fumble.
Yep, off camera, Joey mentioned he thought turnovers would be big in the second half, and if you're Laney
After just one play,
going
Hoggard
into
gets
the
football
winds,
back at the
you
40-yard
definitely
line.
can't turn the
1st
ball
and
over.
10.
All right, Hoggard offense, new life. It's amazing how your attitude can change just in one play. Sumner, back to pass, straight drop, throws deep into heavy coverage, incomplete.
Quarterback Brody Sumner airs it out. Intended target was number 2, Skylar Merrill, down the middle of the field. Pretty good coverage that time from Laney's number 23, Sean Leonard. The pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Football at the 40.
With the wind, those short slants might be there.
Yeah, and see, Laney had 3 guys around. I don't know. I wasn't recalling what formation we were in, but somebody short with Merrill going down the middle. Looks like that could be big. Okay. Sumner shotgun. Twins left. Coyle in motion. Pitch to Skipper. Hard running. Gain of a couple. Or was that Holler? That was
Tackle made by number 25, Javion Johnson. Gain of 2. 3rd and 8 upcoming for Hoggard.
I just said Skipper because Skipper's a little bit thicker, but which makes me think Caden's getting thicker. All right, 3rd and 8 for Hoggard. Pistol formation, handoff up the middle, met immediately by a Laney defense. Yeah. Yeah. Caden did couple of yards after contact, which was big, which makes the fourth down, even closer.
Not much there on third down, maybe 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 6. Number 52, Isaac Williamson, credited for the tackle.
What'll be interesting for Hoggard,
4th and 6 from the 36.
whenever the fullback's been out, we've had a little bit of trouble blocking, but we do have tight ends in there. Sumner rolling. Throws it out. Got his man. Nice catch.
Number 2, Skylar Merrill Skies to haul in the football for the first down. On 4th down.
Nice play.
23, Sean Leonard with the tackle. 1st and 10, Hoggard. Just outside the red zone. Football is at the 22.
Yeah, if you're a lefty rolling right, not always easy to set your feet. First and 10, Hoggard. 4:54 to go in the third quarter. No score. If the 4 wideout look is, yeah, with the wind at their back, Hoggard needs to score here. Although maybe the wind's a little bit down from earlier in the game. So maybe it's not going to be that big of a factor in the second half. 2nd and 10. Ball resting on the 22. Sumner in the pistol formation. Handoff up the middle. Tell you what, guys, this is a battle in the trenches. Both defensive lines have been very stiff.
7, Cole Manning. Loss of a yard. 3rd and 11. Football at the 23. It was number 22 for Laney with the hit, Giovanni Merced.
It really has been the passing game that's given us much of any progress down the field.
Yeah. Yeah, I suspect a rollout pass here is in our future. But a little 10-yard out, he's been right in between the linebackers and the safeties every time. Sumner rolling left, throws it. He's got a man. Woo!
Had a man. The football may have slipped out of his hand that time. Overshoots the intended target of Zachary Coyle. In the back of the end zone. 4th down coming.
Big play there.
Yep. Had his man open. Maybe just got a little bit excited, which is understandable.
Well, you get it up in that wind, it's just going to carry it.
Yep.
It really is.
5:13, third quarter. 0-0. 4th and 11. Ball resting on the 23. Big down for both teams. Sumner in the pistol. Drop straight back to pass. He's going to the end zone. We do have a flag.
Similar play, similar result. Pass falls incomplete. Over the head of Zachary Coyle. Penalty marker is down on 4th down.
Legal formation against Hoggard is declined. First down
The penalty
lane.
was on Hoggard. It was declined. So turnover on downs. The Laney defense holds. The Laney offense will begin this drive at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
The fumble gave us about 30 yards.
Yeah. Some nice plays there, but didn't result in any points.
Missed opportunity for sure.
Yep. Laney on offense. Atkins Bell at quarterback. Shotgun. 3 receivers. He's running. Nice initial hit. Good pursuit by Hoggard. Gain of a couple. Okay, there's no more rain. The rain has kind of stopped. The wind kind of stopped.
It says a
Gain
similar
of
field.
2 on 1st down, 2nd and 8. Football at the 25.
has a similar feel to the Ashley game where our offense really just couldn't get a lot going.
Number
Our
18,
defense was
Anthony
strong.
David
Yeah.
with the tackle.
Although I'm worried about Laney's slippery option.
That's been their best play.
Yeah, been their best play. It looked like Sean Leonard picked up about 15 yards.
They're definitely more explosive than Ashley was, it seems.
Yeah. Similar offense. You know, mobile quarterback would have an option pitch or two. First down, Laney. Ball resting on the 37. 4:17 to go, third quarter. Shotgun, option left. Hoggard there. Little to no gain.
23 set the edge well there.
Yep, Reagan Prenti. If you're an outside linebacker on anything coming around, it may be your job to set the edge. And when our guys do that, it turns the runner back into the interior of the line where our pursuit is. We can't let them get outside. When they've got the long runs, we were not able to set the edge. 2nd and 9, Laney. Design run up the middle, hit immediately and swarmed by the Hoggard defense.
56 calls that.
Loss of 3 on the play. The 3rd and long for Laney.
Julio Lima Romo.
Good penetration.
Good penetration, causing some havoc. A loss of a yard. 3rd and 10, Laney. Ball resting on the 37. Pass, short pass. Receiver trying to pick his spots. Tackled short of the first down. Darren Brown, the receiver for Laney. It's going to bring up a 4th
Number
down.
5 made the hit for Hoggard. Jacob Supak on the screen play. Open field tackle. Nice job there from number 5. That was a gain of 5. The 4th and 5 for the Buccaneers. Just shy of the 45.
Joey, I'm saying option here.
I would kick it if I were them.
You know, there is that wind thing that could be factoring in that decision. Laney at the line, getting the play call from the sidelines. 3 receivers, 2 to the right. Back to pass, throwing left. He's got his man.
Pushing. A lot of
First
cushion
down.
there. Good throw.
Yeah, it was a good throw. Not overthrown, had
He
some
ran
had
about
some
a
pace
6-yard
on it.
dig route, and the ball was on the money.
Yep, not sure if we were just too far off of him, but they did have twin receivers to the right and quarterback threw back to the left. Same formation, 1st and 10 Lady on the 49. Handoff up the middle to Leonard. He bounces around, gain of 2.
34 made the tackle.
Laney has not, they've had very little between the tackles running the ball.
Gain of 2 yards. Tackle made by 34 of Hoggard. Quintel Green. The ball carrier was 23. Sean Leonard.
But where they've hurt us is on the outside. When they have hurt us. Back to pass. He's scrambling. Oh, nice catch over the middle.
Like a delayed slant almost. didn't it?
Quarterback stayed in the pocket, delivered the pass on target. It was number 11 that hauled in the catch. Colin Harrison. Tackle made by 26 of Hoggard, Blake Fisher. First down, Laney. Football's at the 38-yard line in Hoggard territory.
Atkinson Bell has been hit today. He took a good lick right there, but he hung in there. You know, he's a tough guy.
Good throw.
Good throw. Hit number 11 in the numbers. And Laney gets another first down. Ball on the Hoggard 38-yard line. 25 seconds remaining, third quarter. Whistles. Yep. Timeout, Laney.
Timeout called by the Laney Bucks. 20 seconds remaining in the third frame. Still no score.
Yeah, we got a charger on the way. Hopefully we won't lose our audience. Battery's running a little bit low, but help's on the way. Help is here.
Just in the nick of time.
So 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Laney's moving the ball.
They get a little momentum going.
Laney has some momentum. You know, like I said a little bit earlier, not much up the middle.
Tie that. Kind of a hanging knot.
Okay, we have a power source. Okay, here we go. First and 10, Laney, 20 seconds to go. Handoff up the middle, breaks it off to the right side, breaks the tackle. Sean Leonard spinning down inside the 35.
6 yards maybe?
Yeah. Nice running by Mr. Leonard. Took a couple of
Tackle
hits,
made by
spun out
number
of trouble.
54 of Hoggard. Samir Webb, the defensive lineman, got out in the flats and made the stop. That is the final play of the third quarter. After 3 frames, we've come this far for nothing. 0 for the Vikings, 0 for the Buccaneers. Defensive struggle headed into the fourth quarter.
It's like Laney's made some good adjustments. They're hitting that edge more consistent.
Yeah, Laney has. You can tell they've, you know, in the past, across the middle was a little bit different. We've seen them throw deep. We've seen them throw like, you know, like a little bubble screen, but we hadn't really seen anything across the middle, you know, short. So they put some good plays together. This game's going to come down to, you know, what offense can put the ball in the end zone. You know, both offenses have moved the ball a little. You know, hadn't been able to string anything together. This is probably the best drive of the game for either team. What did Laney start on? They probably started on about the 30-yard line.
Pick up 3 first downs.
Yep.
Short passes.
Yep.
Long passes are just don't know what it's going to do up there in the air.
Yep. First play of the fourth quarter. 0-0. Second down, 5 to go for Laney. Bell in the shotgun. Familiar, 3 receivers, 2 by 1. Bell running up the middle, has some room. Pushed out of bounds about the
There's a man
10.
loose down the right sideline. It's number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell, shimmy and shake, on display for the first down yardage and more.
He doesn't look tired.
He's pushed out inside the 10-yard line at the 9. First and goal, Buccaneers.
I wasn't paying attention that if he plays on the kickoff team, but I don't think he's come off the field.
He does.
Yep, and he's still got his legs. Laney shotgun. Here's the snap, handoff up the middle. A little bit of room. Yep. Gain of 3 or 4 down to the 5. Laney coaches
Up the
calling.
middle for a pickup of 3. Number 31 of Hoggard, Aldair Serato, stopped the forward progress.
Haven't seen too many different formations from Laney.
Ball carrier was number 23, Sean Leonard.
But I did hear him calling for goal line. Looks like the same formation to me. 2nd and 6, ball on the 6. Run up the middle. Not much.
Handoff goes to number 23, Sean Leonard once again. Into the scrum, right into the teeth of the Hoggard defense.
Yep, 2nd and 6.
18, Anthony David with the lick. Maybe a gain of a yard. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line.
You know, we stiffened up the last time they were down here. Let's see if we can do it again. I think I'd want Atkins Bell outside. Snap, handoff in the middle, squirts through, close to the goal line, down at the 1.
Another 4th and 1. 4th and goal from the 1 in the first half.
23, Sean Leonard up the middle again. He's sniffing the goal line, but just short. We've been here before.
Here we go.
Let's see what happens this time. 4th and goal from the 1.
Touchdown, Laney.
Quarterback Dominic Atkinson Bell, shifty footwork from 1 yard out for the score. 6 points on the board for the Laney Buccaneers.
Now the point after. This could be big. I don't see a kicker coming on the field. Nice drive by Laney. They did have some success between the tackles on that drive. Two-point conversion's
right
good.
Side. Javion Johnson converts the 2 points after the touchdown. So with 9:42 to play in the ball game, Laney Buccaneers strike first. 8 points for the Bucks, nothing for the Vikings.
All right, it's time to go. If you're Hoggard offense.
Big O-line weighing on them. Showed a little bit there.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I've never known Hoggard to play kids both ways. Usually when it gets to the 4th quarter, you know, we just start to take control. But Laney had looked like they had a lot of gas in the tank on that last drive.
Number 82, Talon West, will handle the kickoff duties for the Buccaneers.
9:42, 4th quarter. Laney up 8-0. Hoggard is going to have to drive against the wind.
For Hoggard, number 2, Skylar Merrill, and number 8, Caden Holler.
Fielded by Hoggard. Up to the 40. And as luck would have it for us, the wind is whipping up again. It's like you're playing golf and you're on the tee box and there's no wind. As soon as you grab your club and address the ball, here comes the wind again.
On the hop by number 16, John Mason. Brought out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Vikings.
I'm thinking we're going to put the ball in the air a little bit this time.
Probably looking for some gotten flat again.
We haven't gotten a whole lot on the ground. Sumner under center. 2 receivers. Play action pass. A little bit
Pass ball's
behind.
incomplete, intended for Cole Manning. 2nd and 10, upcoming for the Vikings.
Cole will be disappointed without bringing that in, but the ball was a little bit behind and it had some juice on it. 2nd and 10, 9:13 to go, 4th quarter. Laney leading 8-0. Sumner straight back, throwing it out to
Pass is called along the Hoggard sideline by number 9, Kyle McCarthy, the tight end. Reliable hands that time. Third and about 3, maybe 4.
Get at the number!
The Vikings need to get to midfield to keep the chains moving. Tackle was made by number 2 of Laney, Dominic Atkinson Bell.
You know, Chris, I noticed last night and tonight, Laney's tackled well.
yeah.
They tackled well last night, and this group tackles well.
3rd and 3.
They don't got enough on the line.
Hoggard.
They don't got enough on the line.
Penalty markers fly prior to the snap.
Big play there. That's probably
As the
Referee
Laney,
Mike Brown says it's a false start against the
that's a
Vikings.
formation we don't run a lot.
So 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 3 becomes 3rd and 8. Football at the 42.
yeah, Joey, you're right. Tripp's right. We just didn't have enough people on the line of scrimmage there, and the Laney coaches were yelling the whole time. 3rd and 8. Trips left. Sumner back to pass. Got a receiver, just not quite enough. Here's a decision.
Pressure in his face right from the get-go.
8:25 to go in
Brody
the game.
Sumner's pass falls incomplete. Just short for number 12, Zachary Coyle. So 4th and 8 upcoming.
Here comes the
Out
punt team.
comes the punting unit for the Vikings. Number 43, Jonathan Searles, in to handle the kicking duty.
If they hadn't had that penalty, they'd probably go for it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Back deep to receive for Laney. Number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell.
Big difference between 4th and 3 and 4th and 8. Oh, he's running.
Took a hit.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if that was a designed fake or a bobbled snap.
Fake punt call. Searles took the low snap, tried to make something out of it.
Yeah.
And it is a turnover on downs for the Vikings. Laney Bucks will take over at the 42 with 8:18 remaining in the ballgame.
Yeah, Laney looked to be in a punt safe. You know, 4th quarter, you know, they had to be aware that there could be a fake, so that they weren't faked. But from Hoggard's standpoint, you need to try something.
They're probably not going for it here.
Option. Nice run. Colton Courier, the ball carrier. I don't think we've seen
Toss
him.
goes to number 25,
25.
Javion Johnson, the freshman tailback. He's brought down by the freshman corner of Hoggard, number 1, Jermaine Armour.
12's done a good job
Yeah.
blocking on the outside line.
Yeah, nice play for Laney on first
Gain of
down.
5 yards, 2nd and 5 coming for the Buck.
Yep. I tell you what, the option's
Option
been
pitch
big.
right side, this time to 25. Javion Johnson lowers his shoulder as he crossed back into the middle of the field. Big collision. I heard the pop up here. At the
3rd and 2.
35-yard line, 18, Anthony David, not shy of contact. 3rd and 2.
7 minutes
All on the 34.
remaining. 4th quarter, Laney 3rd and 2. Big down for Hoggard defense. Laney quarterback letting the play clock get as deep as he can. Run up the middle. He's got the first down. Still on his feet.
On 3rd and 2, it's number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell. Keeps the football for himself. Inside the red zone, he's brought down at the 17. Number 28, Braden Stevens. Finally able to get the quarterback down on the ground. Big play there from Atkinson Bell, and it keeps the drive alive.
Big first down for Laney. The one thing that Hoggard can hope for is an errant pass on the option. There's been a few of those. Yeah.
Option pitch defended perfectly that time by the Hoggard D. Braden Stevens with back-to-back tackles for Hoggard.
Yeah, you know.
Javion Johnson, wearing 25, was the pitch man that time for the Bucks. Loss of 3 yards. Football's at the 20.
At the JV level, I'm not sure we're scheming against the other team's offense because there's really don't know if there's film available. So I'm not sure if we were prepared for the option or not. But Laney, it's been very effective for them. Bell up the middle for a couple. Need a stop here.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Veered slightly off the right side. Back to the original line of scrimmage. So pick up a 3 yards. That'll be 3rd and about 9. Quintel Green with the hit for Hoggard.
5 minutes remaining. Laney driving, 3rd and long, working the clock. Looks like they're probably going to call timeout once the play clock gets low because they're not close to snapping the ball. Here we go, timeout Laney.
So the Laney Buccaneers will take a timeout. That is their second timeout of the half. Just one remaining with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game.
Okay, what do we got to do for Hoggard?
You got to stop Bell. And Bell's a great athlete. He's one of those kind of athletes you don't always see in practice. It's hard to prepare for his cutback ability.
Yeah.
Hoggard's there. The linebackers are there. He's putting his foot in the ground and cutting really well. That's just hard to defend.
Yeah. Yeah, Laney's put up points. They scored 54 against West Brunswick, 28 against Topsail, and against New Hanover, I think they had, I'm not sure what that score was, maybe 14-0. So they put up points, and I can see why. Can definitely see why. But for Hoggard, we got to have a stop. We got to keep them off the board. Right now, it's still a 1-score game, and you gotta stop them. And you got to drive the length of the field. But before you do anything, we got to stop them here. 3rd and 8. Laney familiar 2-by-1 receivers to the right with a running back and a blocking back. Bell up the middle, squirts through. Good tackle. Not a big
Quarterback, a couple of shifty moves to pick up only 2 yards before he is planted in the dirt by 23, Reagan Printy.
So Reagan
Printy with plenty of tackles this afternoon. 4th and 9. Ball at the 17.
4th and 9. Laney working the play clock down. 4 minutes and 15 seconds and counting.
Penalty marker down, Laundry on the field. It's because of Hoggard. So, offsides Vikings, 5-yard penalty. It leaves 4 yards necessary for the first down.
That's a big change.
Yeah.
Not
It'll
only,
kill more time.
yeah, it's killing more time, exactly. The 5 yards and they get a new play clock.
Here, what's 12? He gets the block or not.
4th and 4, option pitch, and he's going to be stopped.
Pitch to the left side is gobbled up by the Hoggard defense. Number 25, Javion Johnson. No gain on the play. 34 of Hoggard, Quintel Green with the stop. And number 23, Reagan Printy.
Okay, if you're Hoggard offense, the conditions don't get any tougher.
1st and 10 Hoggard.
They got to go 89 yards.
There actually was a gain of 3. Laney needed 4. Stopped just short. Inside 4 minutes to go.
89 yards away from the goalpost, 3:38 to go. Sumner back to pass.
Good decision.
Good decision, you're right. Running out of bounds. Gets out of bounds.
It's something out of nothing there.
Yep.
2 wideouts.
Good job from
Brody
Brody.
Sumner looking right, pump faked the football.
They were looking for
Nothing
screen
there, so he
backside.
tucked tail and headed out of bounds down the far sideline. Gain of 4.
Brody did 2 things right there.
Nice
He
coverage that time for the Buccaneers.
didn't throw it into heavy pressure, and he used his wheels and got out of bounds for a 4-yard gain. 3:26 remaining. Laney up 8-0, fourth quarter. Sumner rolling. Oh boy.
First 2. He's been the difference tonight.
Number 2, Dominic Atkinson Bell with his second interception of the day. Bell has played quarterback and scored the touchdown for the Buccaneers. Also has 2 picks. So a big afternoon for that young man.
He read that.
Yes, he did.
He was waiting on it.
Yeah. And Bell leading his team, working the play clock. I mean, he's played,
I would imagine first-year coach
Timeout taken by
Coach Little
Laney.
is probably
It is their
excited
final
about
timeout of the game.
future with that young
2:52
man.
remaining.
yeah.
It's 1st and goal for the Buccaneers from the 10-yard line.
I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, Laney's new varsity head coach comes in a lot heavy on the pass. They threw a lot of passes last night. I wasn't prepared to see an option, from the JV. You think the system gets pushed all the way down, or maybe, hey, we got this guy that can do this, and this is how we win, and that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, whatever offense you run for Laney, you want number 2 to touch the ball as much as he can.
And he has.
Yeah. He's been the difference, like you said, Joey. He's been the difference in the game.
I remember us going up to Orange a few years ago, and Peyton Wilson played for Orange, the guy who's a linebacker at NC State, and that guy didn't come off the field. He returned punts. He
ran it.
did everything.
He was wide receiver, running back, and
Yeah.
linebacker.
But he was give out by the time that game was over. Bell's got plenty of energy left.
1st and goal, football at the 10.
Hoggard with all 3 timeouts. We'll probably have to start calling them coming up. Bell up the middle. Picks his,
What a move.
what a move down to the goal line.
Atkinson Bell spun down just shy of the goal line.
Chris, you can
Number
tell
26, Blake Fisher,
the
brought him
JVs don't
down.
have decals on their helmet. A few do, and those are typically players that play on the
Ball's
varsity
at the
level
3.
as well. And Bell does. So Bell probably would qualify for the 8-quarter rule, I would imagine.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
Being a sophomore,
Yeah.
we've seen what he can do. He can play multiple positions. Handoff up the middle. Stuffed.
Power run game there for number 25, Javion Johnson. 18, Anthony David on the tackle.
Clock ticking. 1:50 to go. Laney, third and goal from the 1. Hoggard's only chance is to
Third
keep him
down,
out of the end
goal to
zone.
go.
Turnover.
Yeah, turnover.
They're having the ball.
Yeah. Run up the middle. Denied.
Touchdown.
A late signal for the score, and it was number 2. His second touchdown Following his second interception, it's Dominic Atkinson Bell.
He's gonna be coming your way, Jake!
Laney takes the turnover and gets it in the end zone for a 2-score lead. All right.
2-point conversion fails for the Buccaneers, so with 1:25 to go, Laney Bucks with the lead, 14-0 over the Vikings. Number 5, Jacob Supak with the tackle.
All right. 1:25 to go. Laney up 14-0. You know, if this was the NFL and it was Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers, you're like, hey man, just, you know, we can get 30 and 40-yard chunk plays. This is JV football. It's just not quite like this. A little bit different.
Well, with the wind and number 2 back there, it makes it more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he's ready to go another quarter. All right, scooped up. Nice run.
Kickoff handled by number 82 of Laney, Talon West. The return was made out to the 45-yard line by number 16, John Mason. Actually going to mark it at the 46. Tackle made on special teams by 25, Javion Johnson.
Mason scooped it up like a shortstop. Tried to get through the line, but just no doing. 1:17 remaining. Knocked away.
Pass falls incomplete. Sumner was looking for number 2, Skylar Merrill.
Laney has
Second
had us
down.
covered down the field.
Yeah, they can pin their ears back now and let their speed in the secondary cover.
Yeah, hey, on the numbers. You're good. You're good.
Couldn't handle the snap. Yeah, only in the NFL can you go down with the knee and pick it up and run if you're not touched. Timeout Laney. Timeout Hoggart. Referee Mike Brown.
Timeout called by Hoggard.
Tricked us.
52 seconds left.
I thought that would have been a funny timeout for Laney there.
They're out of timeout.
Yeah. They used them wisely.
You know, 2 evenly matched teams here. The difference today was Bell.
Yeah.
He made plays on both sides of the ball. That was the difference.
Yeah, if we had a player of the game type of thing that we did, he would get it. And we wouldn't even have to discuss.
No.
Wouldn't even be a vote.
You know, if we had to give one for Hoggard, Reagan Prenti would probably get it on the defense side. Him and Quintel have been very active. Aldair and Julio. They've all played well. Sumner back to pass.
Got it.
Throws. He's got his man. Skylar Merrill's caught the ball. All right. Wow. Touchdown.
Quarterback rolled right and found number 2, Skylar Merrill, sneaking down the sideline.
Double move, got him.
60-yard touchdown pass. at the most crucial of moments.
No shutout.
Man, we're going to get to see it
The
onside
Vikings
kick.
not out of this thing yet.
They have to go for
42 ticks
No,
left
they
on the
don't.
clock.
They missed it that last one.
Big time pass from Sumner to Merle for the score.
Now, I don't think Laney was doing
6
anything
points on the
different.
board.
Like,
Out comes
were they in
43,
some
Jonathan
crazy
Searles
prevent defense?
for the PAT
I don't think
attempt.
so.
He just double moved.
Merrill's going to be the
Behind
holder.
him.
Snap, spot, kick is good.
Snap, hold, kick, all good. And your new score with 42 and a half seconds left. Hoggard Vikings 7, Laney Buccaneers 14.
No, you're almost surprised they didn't have their safeties and corners drop really deep.
Yeah.
Give up the first move. The first move doesn't, a 10-yard pass doesn't hurt you, but the double move killed them.
I mean, if you're Laney, you know, nobody in a blue jersey should be behind you.
He
You
was
know.
wide open.
He was. But like you said, Joey, the double move got him back there. And, you know, the Hoggard people are like, where's that play been?
We need to catch a break here.
Yeah. So
JV, do we have a hands team?
I don't know. Now, with COVID and limited practice, does the JV, have they put in a hands team? We're getting ready to find out. Wouldn't surprise me at all if Bale wasn't standing on the 50.
Let's go, Vikings!
Golly, it's a huge hole right in the middle of the field. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One of those
5,
kicker
6,
trail the ball
7,
kind of
8,
plays.
9, 10, 11, 5, 6, 7, 8. Laney's got 11 on the field. They are prepared for the onside kick. And here we go. It's got to go 10 yards. Nice tackle.
Onside kick recovered by Laney, number 20,
Did the ball ever bounce?
No,
Bryson Pearsall, and he paid the price.
Line drive.
Tried to knock
56
it
of
out.
Hoggard with a thunderous hit. Julio Lima Roma. But the Buccaneers keep the football, and that's the most important thing with 39 seconds to go. Hoggard has 2 timeouts remaining.
He missed pass is playing big.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think he wanted to hit the top of the ball, let it hit and bounce real high, but he just caught it flush and 20 cross. He probably should have let it go out of bounds, really, but he caught it a line drive. And all Laney's got to do here is just take care of the ball, and this game will be over. They got to have one snap, taking a knee. And that'll be it. 15 seconds and running. Hoggard can stop the clock, but Laney's got plenty of downs. And this game's going to end with a 14-7 Laney victory
And that's it.
over the
That's all.
Hoggard
That's
JV
ball
football
game.
team.
From Scott Braswell Stadium, final score: Laney Buccaneers 14-7 over the Hoggard Vikings. A nice show of sportsmanship.
And we'll be back on the air Thursday when North Brunswick comes to
Well, I'm
Hoggard for
glad
our
you all
next
could
JV
make it
game.
out this weekend for a Saturday afternoon matchup between crosstown rivals. The next home action will be on Thursday. The Hoggard JV squad will play at home.